So recently on one of the live streams, we had some issues with the red deer just not cooperating the way that we expected them to. And it's got me thinking about a few different things. One, is it possible that leaving a few level 5s on the map like I was might have actually negatively affected our herd management overall? Or do we just have some stubborn red deer and they just don't work as good as they used to 2 years ago when I did my last grind here on Aotearoa? If you were hanging out in the last Red Deer live stream, you will have heard most of the stuff that I'm going to talk about already, but for those of you that weren't there, let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. So essentially, we started noticing that we were getting very minimal shootable stags here on the Aotearoa grind, and it was a lot less than what we should have been getting. Essentially, with how we were herd managing things, if we were actually only getting 8 stags per run, we should be getting a much higher diamond ratio. Right now, we're getting a diamond like roughly every 25 to 30 kills, which is definitely not what it should be if we really only had 8 stags left to shoot. So, either A, we have some that are missing that may have gone to other parts of the map, whether it's old zones that we hunted, maybe a zone that we haven't discovered, and B, it could be that leaving those 10 to 15 level 5s when we were starting this HM could have actually negatively affected this grind a lot more than I expected. Either way, we need to figure out what's going on and get everything under control. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time today doing a few runs on our normal setup and then also kind of checking other parts of the map to see if maybe I can find some stragglers. Because after we finished managing the map down and we shot all of our stacked level 9s, we had around like just under 30 shootable red deer. And in just a couple of days, suddenly, we didn't have nearly as many, but we didn't have that many level 4s popping up in place of them. So that makes me think that some of them have gone missing. Either that or I've just completely miscalculated how many low levels respawned after the slaughtering of those level 9s. But either way, something's not right, and we got to figure out what that is. Another theory that I have is that maybe hunting solo red deer just isn't as good as it used to be a couple years ago during our first ever herd management grind on Aotearoa. The first time we ever did it, we used, I think, like 20 solos as our final main shooters, and it worked like a dream. It was absolutely incredible. But nowadays, I'm wondering if that's just not as doable. Maybe they've made some changes in the last couple of years that have affected that. Oh my gosh. Well, I discovered the problem. There was indeed a lake where they were congregating. Oh no. Oh no. That is the last thing that I wanted, was to have to search through the whole map again and find this. Oh, and there too, and there. Oh my gosh, this is the lake. This is the one where all of our solos have been going. Wow. Wow, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. I bet there's one over here too, right? There's got to be. Maybe not. Maybe we're good on this zone. Yeah. This zone's fine. This zone's fine. There's a little 5, but that's it. That's whatever. There's the 5 there too. Okay, well, this is crazy. I guess we're not as managed down as we thought, guys. This is going to be tough. We're gonna have to maybe start stacking again. We might have to start stacking again, honestly. Well, 4 more down. And then number 5 and number 6. Wow. Didn't think that I'd have to do this, but it's come to it. We're having to change our setup around once again. Once again, we got to change things up. Well, I'm just happy that we figured out what was going on. Regardless of how bad this is and how much it's going to really, like, throw a wrench in our whole grind, I'm just happy that we know what is happening at least. At the very minimum, I'm happy that we at least know what's going on. Question is, do we have any more? Just Yep. Yeah, we do. Right there, of course. Oh, and what do you know? A mythical too. Wow. It's just solos galore here. That's crazy. Oh, another 6. I can't shoot that one, though, because of the hunting pressure, but... That's insane. I can't believe, like, every... Oh my gosh, no freaking way. This lake has been holding all of our solos. Literally all of them. What are the odds of that? You know, I didn't even think the ones that we shoot, like, clear over here could respawn clear over here, but I guess now we know. They definitely can. Oh, even more. A 7. Holy crap. Every time I look, there's more. There's so many I can't shoot them all right now. Otherwise, I'd delete every single zone here. Oh, well, there we go. That's a level 9 in one of the main zones, and that's a traveling level 6, but holy crap. It looks like our red deer are looking a little bit better after we found where some of the stragglers had gone. Man, I can't believe there was so many solos at that one lake. That is just unbelievable to me still. I did not think that all the ones that I was shooting on the far left side of the map would end up going on a lake on the right side of the map. But here we are. Yep, and suddenly we've got so many more solos over on this side. So I suppose what we're going to have to do from now on is we'll keep hunting this left side like we normally do. But every once in a while, we will have to come over to that other lake and check to see how many of them have ended up there. But there is that level 9. Let's see, 251.16. Wow, that barely made diamond. These 50-50 racks are a little bit iffy as to whether or not they're going to make it. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, even this lake is absolutely loaded again. We've got 5 of them to shoot here. Well, it's good to see that after we killed all those, they all seem to have gone to these spots here. I don't think they went over here, thankfully, which is something I was a little afraid of. But, I mean, we literally have the majority of the ones that we shot at that lake, all at just these 2 locations that we visited first on this particular run, so that's really nice. It's such a beautiful sight. All of our zones have shootable males once again. Oh my gosh, you love to see it. Oh my gosh. Well, there's one we didn't see last time we were here. That's a level 9 next to a massive level 8. Gosh, I am totally going to have to set up at this lake again. I dropped a tent right here. Now we're going to have to put stands around because, man, if they're just going to keep coming over here, we got to be prepared for it. Well, should be a dead legendary. And down he goes. You know, I'm going to set up a couple of stands here. That way, if one gets smoked by the beavers, I don't have to worry about placing a new one. Gosh, this is just ridiculous. Oh my gosh, man. What am I going to do? Well, there it is. There's our gorgeous big rack diamond. Let's see what this is going to score. 266.50. What a beast. What a beast. Man, I can't believe this guy was hiding over here this whole time. That's just insane. I can't believe that we had so many over here this entire time. That's just crazy. I wonder how many we killed on this lake alone. It had to have been between 12 and 16. That's insane. But I'm glad that we have solved the mystery of what happened to my red deer. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's a little bit more just kind of like basic video than normal. It's not a crazy challenge or a crazy great one or anything like that, but hey, I like doing this type of content sometimes too, where we kind of just try to solve a mystery of what's going on with one of our grinds or something like that, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching them as well. Leave a comment down below if you did, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want more content like this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!